Whatever I was just singing. Alright, what game's better than Pixel People? Well, alright, let me answer a question for you. Any game is better than Pixel People, okay, people? Yeah. But Pixel People's addicting! And that's what's bad about it. Because it's addicting. Even though I hate the game. I can't stop playing it. Well, actually, I have stopped playing it. But it's like crack to a video game addict. It's like... Yeah, okay. So, what game have I been talking about for like the past 20 million videos, which I don't even have, and no one's even watched my last 20 million videos if I did have them. So what game was I talking about? Guessed it! You guessed it. No, you didn't. Actually, you didn't guess it, but you probably could have. Maybe guessed it. We are going to talk about... Woo! Bird birthday! Yeah, because I've been wanting to do this for a while. A long while, which would be like 2 months. Because I got it around December. So, if that's a long while to you, float your boat. Fine by me. Because, you know, whatever floats your boats, if your boat floats, then it don't sink. Because if it's sunken, then you'll have to dredge it out of water. Wait, yeah, you'll have to dredge it out of water. Because it'll be overflowed with water and you can dig up some gold. So, sink your boat. Sink your ship. We just completely whooped what I was saying. You can tell me way more sleep than I get. Actually, I'm, like, happy right now. And I need more sleep. Because I was up at 4 to go to work at 6. Because I had to work till 2, which is actually supposed to be 1:30. How do you do 30 with your fingers? Like that? 1.5? So anyway, I need more sleep. But anyway, we're going to talk about the Bird Birthday. So, what is the Bird Birthday? The Bird Birthday is not a kid's game, even though it sounds like it. It is one of the dumbest names in the world. However, it makes sense. With a question mark after it. It should make sense. I don't know if it does. Probably does. I can't tell. Because a lot of stuff in the game doesn't really make sense. Including the name. But the name does make sense. At the end. Sort of. Maybe. If you kind of figure it out. Which I can't figure it out. You following me? You better be. Or else click off the video. That would really help. So the Bird Birthday. What is it? Well, you follow the path story, the trail. You follow the story of Aya Brea, if that's how you pronounce her name. Aya Brea. A-Y-A-B-R-E-A. Aya Brea. Aya Brea. Aya. I've heard it pronounced a bunch of different ways in the game. You got translation problems, people. I believe this came out in Japan at first, but anyway. Oh, for crying out loud. Buffoni, cell phone, Michigan. Oh, I just told you where I live. Michigan. Oh, you're gonna bomb me. Wow. That's great. Use it until you outlive that beep, 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 beep. That's where I live. In case you didn't know. Oh, did I censor it out? Oh, I guess I did. So, Aya Brea. Her, in case you can't see her. By the way, one of the best box arts in the world, even though it's so plain, and people will complain about it, that, oh, they didn't do anything to it. Yeah, I love it. There's like, how can you not like that box? You have a person, the title, and red. Look, things red and black and a little bit of white. And it's only on PlayStation, which I don't have my PSP down here. Don't kill me for it. So, you follow the path of Aya Brea, and she has no memory of her past. Classic amnesia. Knocked to the noggin. Actually, no. She gets shot. Sort of. I don't know. I can't spoil really anything for you because I'm still trying to figure out some of the story myself. So if you're going to be watching for the story, leave. Like, far away. Like, take a boat, or a train, or an aeroplane, and fly, boat, drive, choo-choo, or steam your way away. And don't listen to what I'm saying. But the box is actually shiny. And we're getting back to the story here sooner or later. One way or the other, we'll get back to it. So, you follow the path of Aya Brea. And she is, well, lost her memory, and she's a member of CTI, which is a Counter-Twisted Intelligence. Counter-Twisted Intelligence, because I'm trying to think what happened, actually. Oh, yeah. Sometime on Christmas Eve, I think it was Christmas Eve, the Twisted, or these creatures, or Twisted or Babel, I forget. There's one or the other, okay? Look it up on Wikipedia. Won't make sense. Then play the game. Still won't make sense. But you will have a fun time playing it. If this doesn't sound interesting by now, leave and do something else. So, you follow the path of Aya Brea, and she's a member of CTI because there's these twisted things that came out of the ground in New York. I think it was New York and all over the world. And you play as her because she has the ability to overdive, as it's called, which is basically taking her soul, person, back into the past and taking over other people. If that sounds cool, which it should, because it's very, very unique. The one thing about this game is it's so unique. I haven't seen anything else like it. There are probably other games like that, but nothing will beat it. I mean, for uniqueness-wise. Uniqueness-wise? Yeah. So you can go back into the past, and you can change events that change stuff in the future. You seeing where we're going with this, people? You see where we're going? It's going to get messed up really quick, and it does. Because when you can change stuff from the past into the future, especially when you have a storyline like this that is so twisted, by the end of it, you're lost at what's happening. I mean, there are some points that's like, what? But that's what makes the game fun, because it's so weird, and it's so out there, that it's cool. And it's like a Japanese game at first. I believe it came out in Japan first. Better of, because Japanese stuff is always good. So, this is actually a takeoff the Parasite Eve series, which I'd never played, but I've heard that this is pretty much a standalone game. Kind of same characters, but not really same storyline, if that makes sense. Where am I going with this? I just went brain dead because I've talked about everything I want to talk about. No, anyway, so overdiving. And with overdiving, you get the advantage of being able to transfer yourself on the battlefield. You see where we're going with this too? Okay, so you're down on the ground. You're getting killed by a bunch of enemies. There's a sniper up there. You pop up to him, shoot the enemies, go back down to your guy, complete the mission. And it makes for some fun and entertaining sequences, you know. Pretty fun bouncing back between people. And speaking about sequences, the... what chapter is it? I want to say chapter 2 or it's chapter 1. One of the first chapters. The Sacrifice Club, or... I don't, well, it takes place in the Sacrifice Club. One of the best areas in video game history, at least I think it is, because the whole setting is just great, and it has one of the best, if not the best sequence of any game. And I mean, the sequences in this, they're on a PSP, and the screen isn't much bigger than this, if not smaller. You know, this is an iPod Touch. I'm getting corrupted by Apple, but I swear I never do it. But I did it. Actually, I never swear I never do that. But I'm filming with an iPod Touch, which I got a couple of years ago, which is outdated, which is why I'm still using it. Make sense? Better not. Yeah. What was I just saying? Click. I'm waiting for... Oh, Sacrifice Club, yeah. And the sequence in it, that's probably one of the best animated sequences ever, because it is... There goes my headphones. Part of that. See her? That's kind of part of the sequence. And... Oh, and one thing too, buy the soundtrack. Get it from Square Enix. I mean, just find it somewhere. You know, get it, because it's great. That, my friends, is art. Because, and first of all, like I was saying, this ain't a kid's game because it is rated M. Mature, violent video games that... Junk's falling out. I have mature games because this has lots of stuff in it. Yeah, so you don't want kids playing this. I mean, and the one thing that, the reason that, you know, I didn't get this game earlier is because I knew about it a long time before I got it. But it was because it was rated M and I didn't buy those type of games because for some absolutely unknown reason I didn't. And it... Where'd my piece of paper go? Why am I... Okay, yeah, sure. What's about? It's better, yeah, whatever. Because why do I keep losing my train of thought? Because I didn't buy M games. And that makes sense. And I got Call of Duty. I got... I was going to say Parasite Eve. I got The Third Birthday. I got multiple Call of Duties. Which, why do I play Call of Duty anymore? I should play StarCraft. I'm cool, I play StarCraft. Am I an Asian gamer now? I can enter super, like, you know, like high stakes, super, what are those called? Gaming tournaments, and I'm a pro gamer because I can win, like, a match against a computer? Yeah, I should. I haven't even played on Battle.net yet. If you've seen me on Battle.net, it's a fake and it's a forgery. And that I made myself. But anyway... Getting back to The Third Birthday, which is originally what we're talking about. No, we still are. It's single player. People hate single player games nowadays. Why? Single player games are the best. I mean, alright, here we are. That's single player made for multiplayer. Single player made for multiplayer. What am great. I'm pushing buttons on my computer intentionally. Not stuck. No. Don't be stuck. What in the world? I'm saving your settings, thank you very much. Shutting down. What did I just push? I got stuff piled all over my keyboard, which is unfortunate. Battlefield 1942 Complete Collection. Yeah, multiplayer. And Battlefield 2, multiplayer. And all these games, multiplayer. And the Bird Birthday, single player, no multiplayer. Great game. You kind of see that there's like a trend that, you know, I mean, these have... Thanks for shutting down, computer. You're a pal. Now I gotta turn you back on. Whoa, that doesn't sound good. That... But don't tell me my video card fan's spinning. That's a miracle. It never does that. That doesn't sound good. Shut up. Shut up. That's weird. My video card fan's spinning. It doesn't sound good, though, but it's spinning. I'll take it for what it's worth. Man. Why is there flame shooting out of my computer? I'm getting hot. That better be an orange light in there. Yeah, my video card fan's spinning. I must have got a power surge or something, because it never does that. Oh well. Windows, thank you. Now I can log in. Thank you. Oh, well, I need a restart anyway. That doesn't sound good at all. If you can hear a squeaking. Whoa! My background, guess what? I just remembered. My background for the computer, I had some stuff saved up here that I wanted. And my computer just shut down. Your computer might be at risk. Of course. It always is whenever you start up. My background for my computer, I'm not going to show it to you, but it is that. That is what you see when you start up. No, I don't want to update Adobe yet. Adobe, the computer backup warning. Not my computer, someone else's. That is what you see when you start up my computer, or when you, like, you know, close out everything and you're on my desktop. You see that. You want to know why? Because I like that. That's all that there is. Was I done talking about this? Oh, yeah. There are some great moments in this game. Like when you're fighting the Queen in whatever level, I can't remember right offhand. That's a great moment because you are totally immobile. You cannot move except transfer between people. And if you were to play, you know what I'm talking about, because, let me get this junk out of here. If, like, you're pretty much inside one of the twisted or battle things or whatever, kind of floating, there's this giant blah thing, and you're floating around, and you gotta shoot it, shoot school buses, and, not school buses, no, buses and cars and stuff that are falling, and blow them up. Then you can attack the thing, and then it tries to suck you in, and you can't move. You just can jump between people, and they're immobile. That's a great sequence because you feel so helpless, and it lasts so long, and the music is so, like, it's so serene and everything that it makes you feel like you're going nuts. And then the end boss battle is kind of interesting too. The one battle takes place in Times Square, where there's just people that are frozen, is creepy, and there's a giant Christmas tree. I mean, how much more creepy can you get? Steam, update ready to install. I don't want updates and installing stuff. I better have room on my computer for when I get Far Cry 2. Far Cry B came out. Why am I going to get Far Cry B? I mean, why wouldn't I get Far Cry B? Why did I get Far Cry 2? Because Far Cry 2 could probably run on my computer, and Far Cry B probably would crash the computer and would fry it, which is, you know, understandable for me, because I can't play anything on my computer anymore. I mean, not any modern games. That's why I buy StarCraft, and I'm terrible at it. But I will get good. And if I don't get good, it's your fault, because you didn't coach me how to get good. And Commodore was still on my computer, and I haven't played that for like a couple of years. But I like the game. And Assassin's Creed's on here, and the Crisis demo, for absolutely no reason, because I kept it on my computer. Yep. So, but yeah, so some great sequences in here, and the game's a third-person shooter, if I didn't say that before. Because I've been blabbing out all this time, and it's like, oh, by the way, you know, the game's, it's a third-person shooter. Yeah, or, you know, just kind of forgot to tell you that. Memory size, 384 KB, gigabytes, CTI. Brutal action. No, that's the wrong one. Whatever, whatever. Become the ultimate fan. Do I have to? Are you going to kill me if I don't? Recording surface. I don't want to know about those snipers. Let's see. What's a cool shot? Ah! Yeah. Alright. Oh, and you do realize the disc is missing. You want to know why the disc is missing? Because it's in my PSP. And if a game's in my PSP, that means I'm playing it, or was recently playing it, which I was, when we didn't have any heat. Because I was freezing, I had to do something to keep me warm, and that took my mind off it. Knock, knock, who's there? Ring, ring. My ring. Yep. Look cool, huh? Done it? Yeah, sure, whatever. This is actually neat if you've got a magnifying glass. It got the whole Lord's Prayer written around it. Not that you can see it, but it's the whole thing. I've read it. You know, it's there, except maybe one or two words, but it depends on what version you're taking it from. I think it's cool, you know. Someone says, what is it? And it's like, it's the whole Lord's Prayer. And it's like, no, it isn't. It's like, yeah, it is. Oh, look at my hand. I had a Band-Aid on all today. Band-Aid. 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 That was from, I don't know what. You get the third birthday, and if I can get this without having avalanche. Oh, man. This is, this is going to end very badly. Actually, no, it won't. Buy these two. They don't get great reviews from game critics, but from players, well, this one, I don't know about players, but I say that's good. This one's great. Buy both of them. People, game critics hate them. I love them. They are dear and near to my heart. So buy them and play them because I say to. They're two of the strangest, most isolating, desolate, dark games you could ever play, and you better do it because I say so. Rengoku 2, especially. That's really dark. And yeah. And it was the first game for my PSP. So obviously I'm going to like it. Battle Boss is the first game for my Game Boy Advance. Do I like it? Well, better than Region of Fire. Region of Fire still takes the cake and bad stuff. I played free cell phone apps that are better than that game. I tried to play it recently. Guess what? I can't. Because, for the sole purpose, wait, I just saw Soul. There we are. Our survival rests on a lone soul. Yeah, it doesn't, because by the end of the game, everything you do pretty much is insignificant and doesn't exist, if that makes sense, which is depressing. And at the end of the game, you don't know if you're supposed to be happy or sad, which is kind of more depressing, because it's like, wow, great ending. Am I supposed to be happy right now? Because it kind of ended good, but am I supposed to actually be sad? Or it's like, oh, I'm sad. Am I supposed to be happy? You don't know! And that's the beauty of it. So, what was I saying about Rengoku 2? Stairway to Heaven. H-E-A-V-E-N, which stands for something. Over beginner weapons and upgrades. This game is great gold in a little patch of diamonds. This is like, you know, it's like, you know, normally you find a diamond in a rut, or, you know, like a diamond in the rut, you know, whatever. Well, instead of being a diamond in a rut, this is like a field full of diamonds, you know. You find it and it's like, oh, look at this field full of diamonds. Instead of, oh, look, there's a diamond. You know, it's like, look at all these diamonds. That's what this is. And this, if you can see it, if you can open up your eyes and realize that the mainstream junk that they push down your throats is not the best type of games for you. It's the artistic-y ones. Braid. Mumbo Jumbo Braid. Great. Woo. Call of Duty 4 is still good because that was before Call of Duty got. And I haven't played StarCraft 2, but I don't have any opinion on that right now. My opinion on StarCraft is very complicated because I hate strategy games. However, I want to get good at StarCraft. Make sense? That's why I'm getting Far Cry 2. Just in case I can't get good at StarCraft, I can blow some stuff up. Because blowing stuff up is what guys like to do. And if it's what we like to do, I haven't played much of that. I love Tomb Raider, Legend, but I haven't played much for the PSP just because I played it on the GameCube and the computer. So I bought it because it was like, I don't know, $10 at Walmart. So I was like, why not? Might as well have a copy of it for the PSP for future Insanity play. In case I can't figure out something to do someday, I can just go and play that. Well, I think I've said enough about the third birthday. Pretty much, if you watch some of my other videos, you'll, you know, what did I just do with that? I was like, hey man, me, click me. And no, don't click me because you'll pause. And if you pause me, that'd be bad. But yeah. So anyway, like the third birthday soundtrack, I got that. Walking. I got that because, you know, I like the game so much, and when I like something a lot, I tend to get, you know, well, stuff linked to it. So it's like, I like the third birthday, I get the soundtrack. It's like StarCraft. What was I going to say about StarCraft? No. Well, I like StarCraft kind of. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I can't. I got the official guide out right in front of me with a marker. This is actually cool. This is like my total Insanity 101. Hang on a second. I just gotta make sure. See, that was the marker, the bookmark I had, and it's a sticky note that says Ergo Proxy, and all those numbers and stuff under are from a puzzle from Braid when I was trying to figure it out. Shows you my insanity level. But I got, you know, I'm going through the, what do you call it? The game guide here, trying to make sense of it. It's like, someone help me! Because I don't know. I don't know how to do anything in it. But You know, quantum physics is probably simpler than playing StarCraft. I mean, getting good at StarCraft. You know, I watch some of the guys with, you know, like the 20 million APM hands on their... It's like, I don't even know what you're doing. I don't even know how to play the dumb game. I should have bought it in 1998 when it came out, but then again, I was like 1994, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was 40 years old. I wouldn't even know how to use a computer mouse. My dad says when we first got a computer, I was clicking on stuff, doing all sorts of weird junk on computers, which is cool. But anyway, yeah, what I was saying about I get the Red Birthday soundtrack, and I also got the Inception soundtrack coming, and a Paratrooper knife, which is kind of neat. You know, I might do a video on that, hopefully, because I've always wanted one of those. I want to buy one from Bud Kate, and it's like, we're sold out, you can't get it here. It's like, why? I want to buy one from you. It's like, well, we don't got it anymore. It's like, yeah, but I wanted to buy one from you. Yeah, we don't got it. Yeah, but now Amazon has them, so I'll sell my business to them. You know, I always like Amazon. Amazon's great. Plus, I had numbered days. Yeah, you wouldn't understand unless you were looking at my computer. It's a crazy thing to me. But anyway, well, Somalia pirate. All right, let's see what's in the news. Apple's next big thing. Fail. Uses curved glass. Oh, wow, I'm impressed. I want something with curved glass. I don't care what it is, as long as it has some curved glass to it. Why is it... all right, let's see. Oh, the largest crocodile dies. Yay. Do we need to notice? No. It's just on the news. Apple faces true rival. Apple doesn't have any rival. Because, I mean... Oh, I just clicked on a news story. I didn't want to, but I did. Oops, stepping down. Why not? Grammy Awards. Rare look at New York City subway. What? I mean, don't people ride the subways all the time? LA tense over manhunt. That's not exactly good. It ain't happy news. Some half of this stuff, it's like Mountain Dew's new drink. Do we need to know this? No. Those just dinners every night of the week. Oh man, I need to get more sleep. I'm just looking for all the junk news on here. Solar energy, right. Now solar energy is like the dirtier side of it. It's like, solar energy isn't exactly good for you because it's going to fry your spleen and then it's going to turn to chop suey and then you're going to, oh man, whatever. I really got to get out of here. I've been talking on way too long. I got to do something entertaining today. I worked for like 8 hours. Am I full time now? No, because I don't work again until Thursday, which is okay by me, I guess, you know. My leg's getting better. Yeah, if you haven't clicked, if you haven't clicked off by the, okay, let me try this again. If you haven't clicked off the video by now, click off it now. Like right now, before I end the video. Who's gonna beat it to it? You gonna beat me to it? Are you?